and welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be watching a Christopher Nolan epic, Inception. So I know a little bit about the movie's plot since it was everywhere when this movie came out. It's essentially a dream heist, really. It's like Ocean's 11 meets Freddy Krueger or something, like along those lines. They go into a dream and then they influence you based on dreams. It's a really cool idea. Never actually seen the movie, just know like the talking points, I guess, of it. But it's a Christopher Nolan movie, so it has to be at least quality. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is Inception. Wait. Okay, the other thing I know is that this is where the whole boing thing started, isn't it? Boing. Oh, this is a sequel to Titanic. This is what happened to Jack after he was washed up, after he fell into the ocean. He washed up on a beach.
It belonged to a man I met in a half-remembered dream. A man possessed of some radical notions.
Oh, was he dreamceptioned at one point?
Yes, in the dream state, your conscious defenses are lowered, and it makes your thoughts vulnerable to theft. It's called extraction.
So, Saito, we can train your subconscious to defend itself from even the most skilled extractor.
So this is something that people know of, this whole dream thievery thing.
In order for this all to work, you need to completely let me in.
Just tell me all of your secrets.
Enjoy your evening, gentlemen.
You can trust me. They're probably in a dream right now, though.
He knows.
Yeah, they're in a dream. Okay, so we're already in a dream. Well, we were. Now we're not in a dream.
Are you sure about that?
What's she doing there? Just head back to the room. All right, I'll take care of this. Oh, what are you doing here?
I thought you might be missing me.
Is she like a rival? A rival dream extractor or something? If you kill somebody in a dream that's not the person that's dreaming it, do they forget about them or something? Because you're killing them in their subconscious, in the dreamer's subconscious.
Turn around.
The gun, Dom.
I guess she is like a rival extractor.
Killing him would just wake him up. But pain. The pain is in the mind.
Oh. It's like the Matrix then, I guess. So the dream is collapsing because Sato's about to wake up?
Very close.
Well, he had two envelopes, so he probably switched them. Yep.
Stop him!
Well, I mean, you know you're dreaming. Can't you, dream up an army to kill him or something? I don't know the rules yet. Does he have to just read and memorize all the stuff?
Give him the kick. What? Dunk him.
Kick. Oh. The sudden shock of the water is what will wake him up? That looks funny.
But your deception was obvious.
I was just about to say, are they in another dream? Are they in a dream within a dream? Because Ken Watanabe was a lot older in the first scene we saw him.
Which means I'm not lying on my carpet in my apartment. You have lived up to your reputation, Mr. Cobb. I'm still dreaming. Dream within a dream, huh? I'm impressed.
Yeah. Dream within a dream. Within a dream within a dream.
Not in your dream. We're in mine.
Asshole. How do you mess up the carpet?
It wasn't my fault.
You're the architect. It's enough.
He's still asleep? Why is Saito still asleep, though? If the dream he was in he's now awake.
I'm getting off at Kyoto. Why, he's not gonna check every compartment.
Well, I don't like trains.
That's called foreshadowing.
I know the top has meaning or something because I've always heard like, oh, does the top fall or not or whatever.
I told you I'm away because I'm working, right?
Grandma says you're never coming back.
Well, Grandma's a lying whore.
Yeah, James.
Is Mommy still?
Oh.
James, we talked about this. Mommy's not here anymore.
They were married. I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio and I'm not gonna say her name right, but Marion Cotillard. I probably didn't say her name right. They'd make some beautiful children. Those are very attractive people. Oh.
He saw the art. Thought to come to me and bargain for his life.
What will you do with it?
Nothing. But I can't speak for Cobalt Engineering.
This is a really cutthroat businesses they got going on.
Inception. Is it possible?
Of course not.
If you can steal an idea from someone's mind, why can't you plant one there instead?
So Inception isn't a heist. It's implanting something. Okay, makes sense.
His son will soon inherit control of the corporation. I need him to decide to break up his father's empire. Do you want to take a leap of faith? Or become an old man filled with regret?
Why can't he go home? Why can't he go back to his kids? Did he try and infiltrate like the president's mind or something?
This can't be done.
Yes, it can. Just have to go deep enough.
You don't know that.
I've done it before.
Who'd you do it to?
The president.
Why are we going to Paris?
We're gonna need a new architect.
Oh, architect. That. Okay, the first guy was the architect. He made the structure of the dream, probably. That's what they meant by that.
It's the chance to build cathedrals, entire cities, things that never existed, things that couldn't exist in the real world.
They just design the levels and teach them to the dreamers, that's all.
So they need the best Minecraft players to come and build the dream for them.
You have 2 minutes to design a maze that it takes 1 minute to solve. That's more like it.
That's hard, though. I couldn't just create a maze on the fly like that. You gotta have an eye for the architecture layouts of it.
Well, imagine you're designing a building, right? You consciously create each aspect. But sometimes it feels like it's almost creating itself, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like I'm...
Procedural generation, like in video games.
You create the world of the dream. We bring the subject into that dream, and they fill it with their subconscious.
That's so... That's so weird.
You never really remember the beginning of a dream, do you? You always wind up right in the middle of what's going on.
I guess, yeah.
So how did we end up here?
They're in a dream right now. They're always in a dream. So when they discover they're in the dream, it starts to fall apart.
That's why the military developed dream sharing. It was a training program for soldiers to shoot and stab and strangle each other and then wake up.
Interesting. That'd be kind of fun, though.
In a dream, your mind functions more quickly, therefore, time seems to feel more slow.
5 minutes in the real world gives you an hour in the dream.
Whoa, so it's like the hyperbolic time chamber.
It's one of the ways we extract information from a subject.
How else do you do it?
By creating something secure like a bank vault or a jail, the mind automatically fills it with information it's trying to protect.
That's honestly really cool. Like, there doesn't have to literally be a vault, but it's just like, oh, there is a vault, and then you put your subconscious puts all the stuff in there, all the important stuff. You know what's insane? Is that this is all done in shot. There was no CGI used for this at all. Architects, what's stopping you from doing that?
The more you change things, the quicker the projections start to converge on you.
Converge?
They sense the foreign nature of the dreamer. They attack like white blood cells fighting an infection.
Oh, see, that's cool too. That's why there was like that mob at the beginning of the movie, right? That's really, really cool, honestly, as a concept. Impressive not having the camera in that. Again, impressive. I'm sure there's like an easy way to do it, but it's always so trippy when I see it.
Wake me up! Wake me up! Wake me up! Wake me up!
Hey.
Oh, I mean, again, she just dying. That's scary. Everyone's suddenly turning on you.
So, a totem. You need a small object, potentially heavy, something you can have on you all the time that no one else knows.
Like a coin?
No, it needs to be more unique than that. Olympus, see only I know the balance and the weight of this particular loaded die. That way, when you look at your totem, you know beyond a doubt that you're not in someone else's dream.
Hmm. Oh, okay. So that's the top. That's his totem. Look, it's Bane.
You didn't plant it deep enough?
No, it's not just about depth. You need the simplest version of the idea in order for it to grow naturally in your subject's mind. It's a very subtle art.
Huh. I'm trying to, like, perceive going deep into my subconscious and, like, thinking of something that could have been incepted in me. Like, maybe me doing YouTube videos was an incepted mind, like, in my dream of a dream of a dream of a dream somewhere, you know? It wasn't, of course, but interesting to think about.
Cobalt engineering. That price on my head, was that dead or alive?
Don't remember. See if he starts shooting.
Engineering companies, man, they're cutthroat, I guess.
I tried not to come, but
there's nothing quite like it.
I try not to come, but there's nothing quite like it. Yeah.
I think it's Mal.
his ex-wife?
No, not his ex.
They're still together?
No,
Oh, she's dead.
she's dead.
Yeah, that's right. That's why he told his son that she's gone. So his dead wife is haunting him in his dreams, his subconscious?
Well, we need you there to tailor compounds specific to our needs.
Which are?
Great depth.
A dream within a dream. 2 levels.
3.
A dream within a dream within a dream. I've kind of had that recently where I feel like I wake up from a dream, but I'm still in a dream, you know? And then I actually wake up in real life. I don't know if it's a dream within a dream. It could just be a dream. I wake up and then I go back to sleep because you're not fully awake. And then you dream again.
How long do they dream for?
3-4 hours each day.
After a while, it becomes the only way you can dream.
They come to be woken up. The dream has become the reality.
Huh. Okay, so they're addicted to it to the point where it's real to them. Maybe not addicted. Do they at least feel like rested when they wake up, you know?
Robert Fisher, heir to the Fisher Marrow Energy Conglomerate.
What's your problem with this, Mr. Fisher?
Hey, it's Oppenheimer. Or Scarecrow.
Must be a cherished memory of his. I put it beside his bed. He hasn't even noticed.
That's called foreshadowing.
Yep, a very complicated relationship with his father.
Now, in the first layer of the dream, I can impersonate Browning and suggest concepts to Fisher's conscious mind.
Oh, I didn't know you could project to be somebody else in the dream, but I guess that makes sense.
She'd spin it in the dream, it would never topple. Just spin and spin.
That's called foreshadowing.
But how is that a good totem for telling reality? Because even in a dream, it's just, it falls over, right? Well, I mean, it doesn't fall over in the dream, but people would be able to trick him that way. It's like, oh, a top is supposed to topple, right? Their totems are different because of the weight. The weight is different. If the top had a different weight, that'd be different, but he's only telling based on if it falls over.
Why can't you go home?
Because they think I killed her.
Oh.
I could suggest to him breaking up his father's company as a screw you to the old man.
No, because I think positive emotion trumps negative emotion every time. We all yearn for reconciliation.
Make a dream where his father loves him and not the company, and that's how he breaks it up or something. The legacy.
My father accepts that I want to create for myself, not follow in his footsteps.
Yeah, something like that, I guess. That was said better than me.
By the time we hit the bottom level, we bring out the big guns.
My father doesn't want me to be him.
Exactly.
Father doesn't want me to be him. That's kind of like what I said.
What's a kick?
This, Ariadne, would be a kick.
Feeling feeling of falling you get that jolts you awake. It snaps you out of the dream.
Oh my god, I've had that so many times. Whenever you're trying to fall asleep, especially, and then like you like fall and then you're like, oh, like I don't. Have you ever had that when you're trying to sleep? You're just laying in bed, just, you know?
Crawl together.
And we can't.
Jesus.
You've asked me to share dreams with you.
Not these. These are my dreams.
Oh yeah, because this is the only way he can even dream now. So he's trying to stop Mal from intruding?
These are memories, and you said never to use memories.
I know I did.
You're trying to keep her alive. You can't let her go.
So she's infecting, or at least the subconscious of her is infecting everything else.
See, I thought about calling out to them so they'd turn and smile and I could see those beautiful faces of theirs, but it's all too late.
If I'm ever gonna see their faces again, I've got to get back home.
Oh, okay. So he can't change that memory because it's not a dream, it's a memory, so he can't change it.
What are you doing here?
You promised! You promised!
She's scary. I've never seen her this scary.
Do you think you can just build a prison of memories to lock her in? Do you really think that that's gonna contain her?
Oh, that's what he's... Yeah, okay. That's what he's doing. Okay, I think I'm understanding it. At least what he's doing.
When we land, I go to jail for the rest of my life.
I make one phone call from the plane. You'll have no trouble getting through immigration.
Oh, yeah. Because they're going to America and he'll be arrested because of the whole thinking he killed his wife thing. So it really is a ticking clock. He's taking a big risk just getting on that plane. This is first class? Doesn't seem very private. I've seen some that are like, you have like a lay down bed and stuff and you have like a door kinda, like a cabin. And this is supposed to be like the longest flight in the world too, you know, 10 hours. Okay, so they're in Dream 1. Real world, they're on the plane, and then they just went into Dream 1.
Come on.
What the? Why is there a train here?
I'm afraid it doesn't.
What the hell's going on?
This wasn't in the design.
Yeah, no shit. Does he have like a private security dream people protecting his mind?
Sato?
Can't they just kill him, wake him up, and then he can go back in the dream?
Fishers had an extractor teach his subconscious to defend itself, so his subconscious is militarized. It should have shown in the research.
Okay, yeah, so he private security type of thing.
What do you mean it won't wake
It won't
him
wake
up?
him
When
up.
we die in a dream, we wake up.
Not from this. We're too heavily sedated to wake up that way.
Right, so what happens when we die?
I drop into limbo. Are you serious? Constructed dream space.
Well, what the hell is down there?
Just raw, infinite subconscious. Nothing is down.
So it's like a perfect playground.
How long can we be stuck there?
Can't even think about trying to escape until the sedation
How
is
long,
eased.
Yusuf?
Decades. It could be infinite. I don't know. Ask him. He's the one who's been there.
But you will wake up eventually.
So, now we're trapped in Fisher's mind battling his own private army, and if we get killed, we'll be lost in limbo till our brains turn to scrambled egg.
Oh. Well, until the sedative wears off. But I guess your brain is still active when you're in limbo, so the years still count to your brain at least?
Your father's office below the bookshelves is his personal safe. We need the combination.
I don't know any safe.
Oh, they're implanting the safe idea into his head so that when they go deeper, the safe will be there.
What's that?
Good authority.
One out.
Start talking.
This is so messed up to do to someone.
Limbo's gonna become your reality. You're gonna be lost down there so long that you're gonna become an old man.
Oh. That's what we saw at the beginning of the movie.
This would supersede the other if you wanted to. It splits up the component businesses of Fisher Marl. It'd be the end of the entire empire.
That's the seed planting. The whole "don't turn out like your father" narrative started.
He called me to his deathbed. And I can only make out one word. Disappointed.
Ouch.
Created, we built the world for ourselves. We did that for years.
Huh.
We built our own world.
How long were you stuck there?
Something like 50 years.
Jeez. That would be cool, though.
Eventually, it just became impossible for me to live like that.
Maybe, but I still think it'd be pretty fun if you were there with the love of your life, you know?
She was possessed by an idea that our world wasn't real. In order to get back home, we had to kill ourselves.
Limbo made it. So okay, I get it. She just spent so long in there, that was her reality, and this is the dream for her.
This is my dream. Why can't I control this?
Because you don't know you're dreaming!
She was certain there was nothing I could do, no matter how much I begged, no matter how much I pleaded.
Yeah, that's scary to be in that situation with somebody who is certain that it's not real.
Just step back inside, all right? Just step back inside now, come on.
No. I'm going to jump and you're coming with me.
Yeah, she's crazy.
I'm asking you to take a leap of faith.
Leap of faith. They mentioned that earlier.
I filed a letter with our attorney explaining how I'm fearful for my safety. How you threatened to kill me.
Oh my god. This bitch.
Why would you do this?
I freed you from the guilt of choosing to leave them.
It's not real, you psycho. She's just so messed up.
Sweetheart! Look at me! Oh, no!
Oh my god. Never stick your dick in crazy.
She had herself declared sane by 3 different psychiatrists.
Yeah, because that's normal. It's like, hey, was this woman insane? I don't know. She saw 3 different psychiatrists that said she was sane. That's something that normal people do. I know she wasn't crazy before they went in limbo, but still. Jesus. That's a dick move.
You are not responsible for the idea that destroyed her.
Are you sure about that?
The first 6 numbers that come to your head right now.
528491.
528491.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Okay, dream bigger.
Ready? Ready! Sweet dreams.
Am I boring you?
Okay, now we're in dream number 2.
Must have blown you off. That is, unless her phone number really is only 6 digits.
Wait, those are the 6 numbers. Those are the 6 numbers he said. Okay, so that's interesting. All these details from the first dream coming back into this one.
Cobb's drawing Fisher's attention to the strangeness of the dream, which is making his subconscious look for the dreamer. Quick, give me a kiss.
They're still looking at us.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
He just wanted to kiss you. Can't blame him.
If this is a dream, I should just kill myself to wake up.
Right. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Mr. Fisher.
Even if I knew it was a dream, I don't think I could knowingly pull the trigger on my own head.
This room should be directly below 528.
Yeah.
There was a lot of gunfire. There was rain. Uncle Peter. Oh my God, we've been kidnapped.
He's remembering his previous dream. That's pretty crazy.
What was the number, Mr. Fisher? Try and remember for me. This is very important.
5288491. This is a really cool movie and idea, but I can see how it's so easily to make fun of everything.
The kidnappers are working for you.
Robert.
You're trying to get that safe open? Is he got the alternate will?
Fisher Morrow has been my entire life.
Yeah, his subconscious is starting to think he's the bad guy.
We'll enter his subconscious and find out what he doesn't want you to know.
Oh, jeez. But are they really going to go into his the projection subconscious, or are they just still going to go into his?
Whose subconscious are we going into exactly?
Yeah, exactly.
Going into Fisher's. I told him it was Browning, so
Okay.
he'd come be a part of our team.
Okay. Wow. That's cool. Oh, god damn it, dude. Stop imagining your hot dead wife. Okay, now they're at layer 3. Dream 3. Dream 1 was the van. Dream 2 was the hotel. This is Dream 3. Oh, were those C4 planted in room 491? Because he's 528, and then the second room had the C4 on, and they said it was right below 528. That's cool. Oh shit. Is that not a kick? Well, I guess they're too deep to get that kick. He's Spider-Man. Well, it's because the gravity in the van, yeah. How did they film that? This is honestly insane. It's just constantly rotating. That was a really cool scene, though.
Did Eames add any features?
I don't think I should tell you. If Maul finds out
We don't have
that
time for this. Did he add anything?
he added an air duct system that can cut through the maze.
Good. Explain it to them.
Well, you didn't even need to tell him. You could have just said, hey, yes or no, did you add it? Yes. Okay, tell them what it is. Don't let me know. That way, Maul's not going to know about it. Or at least she won't know exactly what it is. Ooh. Oh, great. It causes an avalanche on the third dream.
Couldn't someone have dreamt of a goddamn beach? Huh?
Wouldn't Fincher recognize Saito since he's the leader of like their biggest competitor, or his father's company's competitor? Wouldn't he at least recognize him?
How do I drop you without gravity?
That's a fair point. Oh great, now a fight scene without any gravity. Again, it looks crazy. How do they film it?
Are those projections as a part of his subconscious?
Yes.
Are you destroying those parts of his mind?
No, they're just projections.
Oh, I think I asked that earlier. Yeah, so that explains it. Oh, it's Mal. Maul. Shoot her. You need to shoot your wife.
No.
You f***. Oh, I guess the elevator would pull them down so that gravity would still be in effect for the kick, right? They pull them down and then the... I don't know.
We just have to follow Fisher down there.
Not enough time.
No, but there will be enough time down there. As soon as the music ends, you blow up the hospital, and we all ride the kick back up the layers.
So now they have to go another layer into limbo. So it's a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream. Meanwhile, the car is about halfway down to the water.
You built all this? This is incredible.
We built for years. And we started in on the memories.
Yeah, the memories are what made you think it was real. Because you drew from things that were in the real world, right?
Listen, there's something you should know about me. About Inception.
Yes, what? Inception the concept or Inception the movie?
An idea is like a virus. And the smallest seed of an idea can grow.
The smallest idea, such as your world is not real.
Did he incept his wife?
So certain of your world, of what's real, do you think he is? Or do you think he's as lost as I was?
Oh. Okay.
You don't believe in one reality anymore. So choose. Choose to be here. Choose me.
Yeah, that would be my choice. I thought, because he said he had incepted somebody before, and when she said the world is not real, I thought it meant that he had incepted that into her brain. And that's what caused her to, you know, go crazy, but they didn't say that.
James? Philippa?
please. Those aren't my children.
You keep telling yourself that, but you don't believe it.
I know it.
And what if you're wrong?
Cobb has a real mean subconscious, doesn't he? Considering Maul's dead, this isn't really her, it's just his subconscious.
What truth?
The idea that caused you to question your reality came from me.
So he did incept his wife.
The reason I knew Inception was possible was because I did it to her first.
Yeah, okay, I was right.
I knew we needed to escape, but she wouldn't accept it. A truth that she had once known, but chose to forget.
And I planted an idea. A simple little idea that would change everything.
Oh.
That her world wasn't real.
Oh. So in the top was forever spinning, that's why she always thought it was a dream. Because in her subconscious mind, the top was always spinning.
But I never knew that idea would grow in her mind like a cancer, that even after she woke.
Yeah, the top is still spinning. Oh, did he die and he's gonna go into limbo too now?
Saito's dead by now. That means he's down here somewhere. That means I have to find him.
Yeah.
I can't stay with her anymore because she doesn't exist.
You gotta accept it. She did.
Improvise.
Oh. Yeah, it was a kick. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so the elevator, as it goes, it takes them and it creates gravity.
I know you were disappointed. I couldn't be you.
I was disappointed that you tried.
That's the Inception. The safe. 528-491. Yeah, the numbers. Oh, that's the spin wheel from the photo. Oh. Wow. I can't tell if that's really sweet of them to do or really messed up of them to do. You woke up just in time to be kicked back. You woke up just in time to be kicked back into the first one.
You said you dreamt that we'd grow old together.
But we did.
Yeah, they did in limbo. They spent 50 years. They said when he woke up, old souls and young bodies again. It's like that episode of Futurama. Well, like the final episode. Well, it was the final episode before they renewed it again recently, but still. Will he drown if he can't wake up?
You know, the will means that Dad wanted me to be my own man. Not just to live for him. That's what I'm gonna do, Uncle Peter.
Oh, they did it. The idea took. Again, can't tell if that's really nice or really f***ed up. Probably both. Hey, look at that. Back to the beginning of the movie where Titanic 2 started.
Come back.
He would have needed to shoot himself, wouldn't he, Saito? But does Saito remember the arrangement? I was taking one phone call.
Welcome home, Mr. Cobb.
Thank you, sir.
How would it get cleared by one call in like less than 20 minutes, you know? Like, what would he do? My cocaine. God, he wasn't in this movie a whole lot, was he? Just that one scene earlier, now this one. His kids still look like... How long? Aw. They're still the exact same age. Well, at least it looks like it. You gonna fall? Okay. Alright. Okay, Christopher Nolan. Alright, I've heard people talk about, like, the ending and what does it mean. Of course, it has to, that's how a Nolan movie has to end before he actually gave people satisfying conclusions to his goddamn movies. Of course. Well, I guess the message is, it doesn't matter if he's dreaming or not, because he didn't sit there and wait for it to fall, because he's living with his kids again. I don't know. There's probably camps like he's in a dream, he's not in a dream. I'm gonna go in the he's not in a dream camp because we never saw the thing bobble when he was in the dreams. It was shaking at the end, so I'm saying he's out of the dream. But his kids did look the exact same in the dreams, and he'd presumably been on the run for a while. I mean, did they say how long? They didn't say how long, but it had to have been at least a year or two. I don't know. You know, I actually really like this movie. I've heard a whole lot of people making fun of it, you know, like parodying the idea of Inception and Dream. Rick and Morty has done it. South Park has done it. A lot of people have made fun of this movie and its complex dream talkity doodahs, and yeah, it can be a bit word salady at times, but I think it was still a really good movie, and at least I really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would going in. So it's a Christopher Nolan movie. What can you expect? He really hasn't made too many duds. You know, Nolan, it was another good one. Good job. Well, that was Inception. What did you guys think of it? Let me know down in the comments. Head on over to my Patreon where you can check out polls, early access, and suggest other movies or TV shows that I react to in the future. But until next time, that's it.